Ladies and gentlemen, gather around, because what you're about to hear on this podcast is just us messing around. None of this is serious or real. It's like believing in Santa Claus after you pay your own bills. We ain't out here airing our dirty laundry or anything. No personal secrets or confessions, unless you count my Netflix password as a secret. And please, for the love of everything holy, don't try any of this at home. We're professionals, and I use that term as loosely as your grandma uses her dentures. So light one up and enjoy the show.
Yo, what's going on? Yo.
What up?
We're back.
We're back for the first time,
Like we never left.
but we never started. What's good, man?
What's good
Your
with
boy
you?
40. I got Cap Kicks. I got Joel Barlow.
What's cracking, yo?
This is our 10th attempt at a podcast, and I think this one's it. So we're going to try to do our best we can to make sure this one goes out, because we got quite a few in the archives that are never probably going to release. So shout out to you guys. What's good, man?
Nothing, man. How was your guys' weekend?
Shit, still the weekend, but my weekend was good. I was in Minnesota a couple of days ago. That shit was pretty
Cold.
Shit.
cold like Minnesota.
I forgot about that song.
Lil Yachty.
Lil
Yeah.
Yachty, bro. That's OG right there.
My weekend was pretty boring. Everyone's sick at the house. They're getting over it, so that's cool. But it just sucks when like the household is all down. That shit's whack.
sucks.
That shit's whack.
That means you're down.
I was down first. I was the first one down. And then I spread it out.
How you feeling, Drew?
I'm good. I'm fucking tired, bro. I mean, I stayed in this weekend for once. I'm not booked for like the next 2 weeks. So I'm kind of happy that I get to get a little break to just chill at home. And even though I'm not really chilling, but you know, like.
Just being at home and shit. Yeah, I hear you. It's Sunday. It's a chill day today. I should have brought a hoodie. I feel weird without a hoodie.
My PJ Lang hoodie. Looking all beat
That's
up.
PJ Lang?
Yeah.
Dang. Are you wearing the Chucks?
I'm not. Not today.
I wanted those chucks.
I don't know. Can I move this mic without making too much
yeah.
noise? I'm going to move this mic right here.
There you go.
That better?
Perfect. Uh-huh.
Cool. I don't know. I'm still not comfortable with wearing like Chucks with like huge open bottom pants. You know what I mean?
Because they're going to drag.
Yeah, it's just not.
Just
I feel
put
like
the
I'm.
thumbtack back
I
there.
feel like I'm wearing Jinko jeans or back to my rebel days. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm running to my mom. Mom, let's go buy beads and go to McDonald's so I can make a little toy for my necklace. Who's that old? Joe, do you remember?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Joe,
Hell
you probably don't remember that.
I was probably already in high school because the little homie that would come around the crib, he started to bring the toys and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna start hooking these up." Next thing you know, he got the fucking colorful.
We gotta give some backstory to Joe. So he was probably in high school. I must have been in like what 6th, 7th grade, and like Deep House was very in, especially like in the East LA area. I'm sure in other areas too, but East LA like Deep House was in.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like a thing. So there was like you had the little cholitos, right? But then you had the rebels that were fools wearing like Doc Martens, jeans that were like cut, that Joe
Harley
still cuts.
Davidsons.
Harley Davidson, like, and then like slick back hair. It's almost like greasers, like
Super greaser, yeah.
they weren't really greasers, the rebels, because
Yeah.
the greasers were still the greasers. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like what you
Leather
see.
jacket, like
Exactly. And then you had the groovers, and the groovers were all the kids that are going to these like house parties and these like underground raves in
Events,
LA at the
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So they were dressing very like what you see at the raves now with people wearing beads and like giving each other beads at the raves.
What they call it, candy.
Yeah, I guess it's called candy. I wasn't
I
big
didn't
into
know,
it, but
yeah.
back then, what we would do, and maybe it's just a low income side of things, but we would go to McDonald's or go, get the little toys,
Yeah. The happy meal.
and we would basically get a hot needle
Just-
Oh, shit.
and stick, like melt a hole on the head of the toy, and then you run string through it. And then put beads on it. So then you have those necklaces with beads, but it would be like a McDonald's toy.
Yeah.
maybe.
That's crazy.
So you would make your own like beads, and then it's the same thing now evolved to what you see at raves, passing, plur, like all that shit.
Yeah.
And giving each other things, but that's what we were doing. I remember.
Bro,
that shit.
if my generation was doing that, like I remember like in the late 90s when Inspector Gadget came out, they had in the Happy Meals like Inspector Gadget in parts, and you would have to imagine having a big ass Inspector Gadget like on some Flavor Flav shit just hanging on your neck.
I think that we probably saw Inspector Gadgets though. I want to say.
I think like at that time, like McDonald's was like at the top of their fucking Happy Meals fucking toys game. You know, Toy Story, everything Disney was coming out of those fucking Happy Meals. So, dude, yeah, it's true. Like ravers, like they kind of transitioned to groovers, or groovers transitioned to ravers. It was one of those. And then what was crazy is that it got into the rebel scene. So now rebels were dressing in Adidas sweatpants, like all super hip hop, and it just changed, dog. That shit just changed.
You could tell they were rebels by their hair, though.
Yeah.
Because they would shave their head and just leave bangs and then slick them back.
On
It's
some
like
that what was that boxer? Maromero Paez?
Maromero Paez, exactly. That's
Fernando
exactly.
Vargas.
Yeah, that's exactly how they. Fernando Vargas had that too. Like
He's
the
like
bangs.
the meme. He's the meme that you see everywhere with the sun in fucking bangs.
I hope I never find a picture of myself, but I had the bangs.
I have one.
I had
for
the
sure.
bangs too. It's crazy.
My
Dad hated me. My dad probably gave me a whooping because we didn't live with my parents, right? My dad and my mom are divorced.
Yeah.
And I think I remember him picking me up from school and just being like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" It says a 6-minute mark, so the what the fuck counts, right?
Yeah, we can. Let me see the lighter.
Shit. Hey, we're gonna celebrate every 5 minutes. It's 420 for us. So when we reach 5 minutes, it's like us for 420 because YouTube doesn't want us to smoke. But now that we're here, let's do it. Are we gonna light all these up, or should we light up one at a time?
Let's do one at a time.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to get really extra stoned? We got some summer. I think this is
The hash hole?
coffin candy times GMO.
That's the one that we smoked last time.
We smoking on that GMO.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
That shit whooped my ass.
I remember when I was living in Mexico. I think this is like 6th grade. I was like really going through like a metal punk phase, and I like legit grabbed like my dad's clippers and gave myself a fucking mohawk. A chueco ass mohawk. So when we were living in Mexico, like obviously like I was kind of going through a Catholic school, and I got fucking kicked out because I showed up with the fucking mohawk one day, and they were like,
How long did you live in Mexico for?
6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. What age?
11 to 17.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I came back just to finish high school out here in the U.S.
Those are like the golden years of your childhood.
Wow. Wow, that's gangster as fuck. I cannot imagine myself at that age
Living there.
going back to TJ and just like,
Yeah, it was
hard. Yeah, no, for sure.
It was hard because I went over there like hardcore no sabo, and like kids out there, they're ruthless.
They're
bro.
ruthless for
So
sure.
it's just kind of like, you know, they're always throwing you the carrilla. They're always talking shit, and it's just kind of like, bro, like they would always make fun of me because I wasn't able to like pronounce certain words. Like, I remember like one time like I was trying to say Guadalajara, and I would say Guadalajara, and they'd be like, "What the fuck is Guadalajara?" And I'm like, "The city," and they're like, "No."
and that's where you gotta be like in English, be like, like low key. If my cousins ever start talking shit to me, I just talk back in English because then they're like, "Oh shit," I just go hard though in English.
Yeah.
Like get serious, like put on a serious face and just start talking like that.
Yeah, oh god.
Don't say because they might be.
They might be.
Man, let's bleep that out for sure.
It's true though, because when I was going out there, my all my cousins would make fun of the way I would pronounce perro, like but, you know, like just saying but, like perro. But they would always
like you would say dog instead of like butt.
yeah, exactly.
Perro, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
hey,
like that.
OT, what's his name? The Mexican OT? That fool rolls his R's, so why can't Joe?
So I can't joke. No, so that shit fucked me up as a little kid for sure. It was intimidating. Cause you're like around these kids that just speak it so well, bro, and their slang is off the hook, bro. Even till now, like I'll be playing Call of Duty Warzone and shit, and I always end up in a fucking party with all the little theos and shit, and they go hard, fool. Some fool was just like singing this song that's popular right now, I guess, and he just kept repeating it. It's on the stream, but
Was it you that we were on a stream on Fortnite a while back with all these Mexican kids, and then we were talking to them in English, and then all of a sudden when the game started, we started talking to them in Spanish?
No.
Oh my god, that shit was hilarious.
That's funny,
Like we
dog.
kept talking like extra white to them. Like, dude, are you guys gonna load up or what? And they're just like laughing, talking shit. And I forgot they might have said something like disrespectful, and then I just went on in Spanish, and those fools started laughing.
Oh
Fortnite, man.
That's
But yeah,
fun.
man, welcome to the pod. Episode
Yeah.
1 of This Is Not a Weed podcast. Brought to you by the Taquache
Flores.
boys right here, Flores del Tai.
Yep.
I got Cap Kicks. I got Dro Barlow.
what up?
Feeling a little better now that we smoked our first joint of this episode.
Hell yeah.
And we
Again-
had a pep talk with the Little Brown Boys.
We had a pep talk with one of our favorite podcasts, the Little Brown Boys. If you don't like him, if you don't fuck with them, fuck you, suck my dick.
PSA.
People are gonna get to learn a side of me that they don't, because I'm very professional when it comes to like online and shit. But
Yeah.
this is a podcast, and I just want to have a good time, so I'm not gonna fake the funk. And I
Hell
want to
yeah.
say I really fuck with Little Brown Boy podcast and everything they doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I would lie to you if I say I'm not like geeked on the fact that we know them and they're fucking putting out.
I don't know
amazing-
them personally, but I know them
talent.
through you guys. And just by like you guys talking about them, like I went and I searched for those foods, and bruh, they're hilarious, dog. Every podcast, I feel like they just get better and better. They're just
yeah.
funnier.
Which like leads me to like the first topic is just like fools that just try too hard to be
Yeah.
doing this shit right now.
Fools do try too hard.
Fools are just trying way extra hard on either being like Hispanic or really like going with the narrative of culture right now, and it's just like it's so overly done that it's already whack, you know?
Yeah.
Which is probably the main reason this podcast will turn into like more of a stoner ass podcast about culture than, hey, did you listen to the new Paquita song?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
bro, my mom listened to that shit 20 years ago, bro. Get off that shit. I love that shit, don't get me wrong. But we're not gonna try to force that thing. And I
Yeah.
feel like I'm
Yeah.
seeing it a lot. Which leads me to my next comment. Who's out there? You don't even have to say names, but do you visually see the problem that I'm talking about? Or
Yeah, no,
or do you
for
feel
sure.
like maybe it's just me being an old head tripping
No,
out?
I definitely see the problem. I mean, it just kind of all plays in part that it's just everyone's just, I feel like they're just trying too hard now to be Mexican, you know, or Hispanic, Latino, whatever you want to call it. They're just trying too hard, like, and it's honestly, like, I understand that everyone changes as you grow up and shit, but it's the same people that used to be like, oh, that shit's fucking chunti. Or like when I first moved
Yeah,
back
facts.
to the US, I remember I had people in high school calling me a fucking wetback or beaner, chunti.
Yeah.
Because I liked fucking corridos and I liked this, you know, and in a way I couldn't fully express myself because I always felt like I was being judged. But it's those same people that now you go to like fucking Tropicalia or Besame Mucho and you see them there and it's just kind of like, bro, like,
Yeah.
what?
I have
You know,
receipts,
like,
motherfucker.
yeah, you know, but I mean, you know, like obviously, like all power and respect to people like showing out for our culture, but
For sure.
you know, like you don't gotta fake the funk, bro.
No,
Like,
I just feel like there's a way of representing us without having to be extra about it. Like, or not even extra, but cliche, right? Like everything's so fucking cliche. Everybody that hangs around me knows, like, cliche is I hate cliche things. I hate being cliche about music, about art, about anything.
Yep.
So especially with culture, like I'd rather just do dope shit and people just be like, damn, that fool's Mexican and he did some dope shit.
Yeah.
Without having to be like, he did some dope Mexican shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that closes off in a bubble.
And it also like the foods that been going to Pico for years, like 5-6 years, you don't see them fucking bragging about like being about the culture like that. You
About
never-
Picolandia?
It's just part of them.
Yeah, like people
Yeah.
that used to go to Picolandia, I'm talking about like 5-6 years before this shit
Yeah.
became trendy. You never saw them online. Like, yeah, you would see them like post like they were at Picolandia and they were having a good time and
That's
fucking
it.
conjuntos and shit.
Yeah.
And that was it. But you never saw them like, oh, like,
Yeah.
you know, like how these fucking kids are like basically cosplaying nowadays. You know,
100%.
Like
We got receipts again. I think everybody in the table got receipts. Like for sure, I'm pretty sure you guys could go check my background.
Bro,
And
I went to
nice as fuck.
I went to Garfield High School, dog. And
East Los Angeles.
2001 I graduated. Bro, that to me was Picolandia to me.
yeah.
Because I shit you not, 80% of all those kids, bro, were straight fucking paisa.
Hell yeah.
Like, and it's not even to put that name on them, but that's what they were, dog. Like,
Yeah.
they came in dressed like they would right now,
sure,
you know?
100%.
Like, and then there was a group of kids that were the hip hop kids that were dressing in the Sean Johns. I was one of those kids too, you know? But the fact that like I came to this school from going to Chino Hills, all white, super preppy, to Carson, super thugged out, and then come back to the hood and it's like, oh shit, like you start to embrace it. You start to embrace like, damn, my mom was listening to all that, my dad, but I wasn't. I was strictly hip hop. But to see all these kids and then going to the parties and they were still playing some of that shit at those parties, like,
and I don't even have it sounds weird because I'm gonna sound like a hater, but it's more those like second, third generation Mexican families, kids that are like, their mom and dads weren't even born in Mexico.
Yep.
You know, their grandparents probably weren't born in Mexico, but their great grandparents were.
yeah.
And then like those fools are out there putting the culture as if that's what they expect. You know, I've said it again, like Virgen de Guadalupe, like all that shit. My dad would fucking slap the shit out of me if he saw me wearing like that type of shit, because they're so like,
it's blasphemous in a way.
It's sacrilegious. It's like, no, dude. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you know, I grew up in a skate shop, and I think I've told you guys the story before, but I don't know if it was a Shorty's skateboards back in the day
With the nun on it,
with the nuns,
the big cross.
Yeah,
or Baker did like a Jesus drop too, like a
it might have been a zero board or like a Adrian Lopez like Virgin Mary board or whatever. And I wanted it, right? Because in your head as a youngster, you're like, hell yeah, I like
that. Yeah, for sure.
But he's like, no, I'm not gonna if you're gonna use that, you're gonna hang it on your wall.
Yeah, for
he didn't even want to sell it at the shop because it's just the fact somebody would get it and skate on it. That's what he said. Because skate it and scratch it. Like, how are you gonna scratch the image of like the Virgin? You know?
Yeah,
so even just that mentality, right? And not to keep going far with this, but when you go to Mexico City, like, these fools are on culture in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So I kind of relate to that because it's not like they're not into Mexican culture, Mexican things. They're already Mexican. Like, you're not going to ever take away how Mexican we are.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you just can't. But that doesn't mean we have to go raise a flag. And I don't wear paisa boots. I don't dress. I be going to these events, showing up the way I do. I'm hip hop as fuck. Sounds fucking weird and cliche, but like that's kind of me. But guess what? I'm still fucking Mexican.
The way that I see it, you know, like those hats that became very popular lately that says like Durango and it has like the fucking bro. People in Mexico don't even fucking wear those hats unless you're from El Rancho, bro.
Straight ranchito,
like straight ranchito. And I just think it's so fucking funny and corny that people wear those hats. I would never fucking put that shit on. Like I just wouldn't because I grew up in Mexico seeing those hats, like, it's just like, and I'm not trying to, like, how do you say it, like, generalize or, like, categorize, like, a group of people, but that's, like, what rancho people would wear, you know? And I'm not, like, sure, the city that I'm from, it's partially a rancho, but I'm not from the rancho like that. Like, I did grow up going to ranchos, but my parents didn't own one, so that's why I feel like I'm not rancho like that. I just see like all these foods like all swagged out, like wearing a Durango or Jalisco. Or, it's just like, bro, like no mames, food, like.
And it's just so much different than like when you were going to high school and the paisas from high school, remember?
Yeah, for sure.
Those fools were like paisa.
That's
like,
what I'm saying,
Like they hardly even knew English, you know what I mean? Like that's the type of paisas.
ESL foods,
exactly.
I was
you know what
ESL food when I came back.
That's crazy, you know what I mean? I never went back to live out there, so I didn't have that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why my upbringing was different. I fucking discovered everything in hip hop. Because before I discovered hip hop and skateboarding, which was like, I'm gonna be honest, like 8th grade, 7th grade, probably late. I was a paisa. And not even a paisa, but I was like an East LA paisa, which is big different than being like a paisa.
Yeah.
East LA paisa means like you're listening to Tupac and Bone Thugs and whatever's on Power 106.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like that's the type of kid I was. And then I discovered like skateboarding and the music in there and just like, Loki, I think before that I was listening to punk though. I think punk kind of helped too.
Yeah,
punk kind of led into skateboarding because listening to punk and the skating more,
that makes sense.
I think it was my neighbor, but I never felt like I needed to bump corridos like that.
Yeah,
but I always did because guess what? We had family parties. They're gonna be bumping banda macho. They're gonna be bumping everything. We're gonna enjoy it too. It's not like when we went to these family parties, we didn't enjoy ourselves listening to that music. I don't think I've ever was that kid where I was like, turn this shit off. It was more like I enjoyed it at the parties. And then when I moved to La Mirada from East LA for 8th grade through high school, and that was all white. That's like suburban to the max.
Yeah, that was
but you still had some kids from like Norwalk and like the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
But then those fools were like gangster. You know what I mean? They're all like cholito now.
Yeah.
So I could never find a spot. But when I finally found like a group of people that I fucked with, I would play Charlino Because to me, it was like, that was me. Like when these fools were showing me gangster rap, to me, my point of thing was always like, well, there's these fools like Chalino and all that shit that in Mexican music, they're talking about the same gangster shit. Even Tucanes, dude, like shit like that. Or Bronco, like,
all those fools,
you know, a lot, Los Tigres, not Bronco, but Los Tigres, just like really like drug traffic, all this stuff. But it's just a different sound, you know? So it's like, it always stayed with me. And now as I get older, I'm just like embracing the fact that almost everyone is doing it. But I think we're like, what, on year 2? And I feel like, dude, you guys need to like chill out a little bit.
They're like jumping on the bandwagon when they're really not supposed to be jumping on the bandwagon. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
be yourself. Like,
exactly,
be yourself.
Exactly.
With that being said, before we keep going, I'm going to cut to a little smoke break. Peace.
What's cracking? The smoke break that never ended and started while we were recording.
No, this shit was kicking my ass again. Bro, I'd be driving home and I'm like, bro, there's no way I'm gonna go home and smoke with my lady. I'm so faded right now. Those shit, these hash holes, they like hit like it's like mushrooms, bro. I'll be good and then it just like, whoom, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I saw on their website that they have a squirt rosin, like with the squirt logo.
Yeah, I did that.
That's just crazy.
I need to beep that one out.
Sorry.
No, that was on me.
I saw that and I was like, that's fucking tight.
Yeah, that was like one of their first batches when I started like fucking with them. That they dropped.
That's fucking crazy.
And they wanted me to.
I like how they were in ice.
I've been talking to them too, and I'll manifest it on the thing, I'll pull up the thing. But I showed him the sponge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the one that he said, and he said he's down for it. So we're gonna probably release sponge on summer.
But so do they sell summer out here in LA aside of Telegram? Like, is there any shops that they sell it at or no? I don't know if we can talk about this.
Not that I know of.
It's all on the other side, right?
Not allegedly. Not that I know of. I don't know.
That's why I said the other side.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, that shit would be such a success out here in the West Coast if that hit the streets like that. Like,
yeah,
you know, a sponge.
I think so too. It just has to land in the right hands.
For sure.
That's all it is. That's all it takes, bro. Mm-hmm. It takes that one to be someone to notice it on a pod, on whatever, on Instagram, and then be like, yo. And then people are gonna do their due diligence like you did and try and look for that shit.
No, because I really, really like their flower and their pre-rolls and everything. Like, dude.
We haven't smoked anything from summer that's been trash.
Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah.
We just did this one. Shout out to Markwell.
Damn, that is dope.
You guys can't see it. I'm showing something, but
that's dope.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull. Oh yeah. I think he said.
Oh shit. Are those?
Oh yeah. He even said limon siete.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's genius. So I was like, all right, but I was like, we're gonna save that for the cokeheads. Imagine,
yeah,
the
I was gonna say that's more like a cokehead.
Yeah,
right? Like you got like imagine.
Oh my god, no! I don't want to imagine.
This is hilarious. By the way, none of us do coke. At least I don't know if these guys do, but I don't.
No, bro.
I don't partake in that anymore.
I don't partake in that anymore. But dude, imagine that shit was like cannabis. Like the packaging,
they came
the accessories.
They came out with canna bumps. I don't know if you guys saw those.
Canna bumps.
What is that?
We're gonna have to pull up the picture. I have it saved on my phone somewhere. Maybe you can find it online. But they literally like made like cocaine, like but out of cannabis, like canna and then space bumps.
What the fuck?
Let's see. We're pulling it up. We'll show it on the screen.
Bro, it comes in a vial, like literally like if you're buying coke.
Is it THCA?
It might be.
It
actually.
has to be, dog.
It is.
It has to be.
It is. Look at it. It looks like THCA.
It says
too.
THC.
Fuck. THCA is like haunted.
Canna bump, bro.
Canna bumps, bro.
What the?
Bro, whoever did
fam.
Canna Bumps, fuck you and your mom.
Are there any reviews?
Bro, my eyes look so stoned already on camera. Shout out to all the viewers. You guys are gonna see straight old me get older on cam.
You're gonna see me get older on camera. This is gonna be the opposite of Benjamin Button on
Yeah.
camera.
Canna Bumps, bro.
Real quick, moving on real quick. Did you guys listen to the new Schoolboy Q? Anybody?
I haven't finished it.
Yes, I did.
Any first thoughts? Should we do what do we call it? What was our segment?
Fuchi or Gucci.
Fuchi or Gucci. I think this is time for Fuchi or Gucci real quick.
All right,
Okay.
Fuchi and
Let's
Gucci
start
time.
with Schoolboy Q's new album, Blue Lips. Start with you, Dro.
I think so far what I've heard, Gucci AF.
Wow.
I think it's a really good album. It's funny because I ran into a video from like 2018 or 2019 where Schoolboy Q's in the car bumping Rico Nasty and being like, "This shit's fucking hard," and I was like. I'm private on Twitter. Like I wish I was like open, but I just talk too much shit. So I wanted to like tweet it to him, you know, like kind of like a full circle moment because I started listening to Rico Nasty like 2017, 2018, and just because I thought she had bangers.
Yeah,
and,
she's wild.
When he posted that, I was like, damn, that's dope. Like he fucks with Rico Nasty, you know?
I think we gotta give props to Kenny Beats too for that
For
too.
sure. Yeah.
Because I'm
Beats.
pretty sure that's probably how he was he bumping a Kenny Beats Rico Nasty song on the story?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably
I'm
probably
pretty
was,
sure,
right?
Yeah.
Because I know Q was probably one of the early artists too that helped with like writing on Kenny's shit. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so Gucci for you?
Yeah, Gucci.
Shit, Gucci for me. You guys already know Schoolboy Q's my favorite rapper, period. I love Kendrick Lamar. He's the GOAT MC, but Schoolboy Q is just my favorite rapper, period. I enjoy his music. I think he's the reason why I discovered TD. If you didn't know, I knew J Rock through the got a cup of noodles on the table,
Yeah.
whatever that
Yeah, yeah.
record was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That he had.
Yeah.
But I didn't know his record label at the time. Like I was just not really.
Was he signed to TD or he was signed to someone else?
No,
No,
he was signed to TD.
I thought
that
he
album,
was.
The album was a TD. That was one of the first TD releases, and I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but and then I heard "Bet You Got Some Weed" on
Bet I
Two
Got
Dope
Some
Boys.
Weed. Woo, Two Dope Boys.
I grew up on Two Dope Boys, so
Damn.
just being on Two Dope Boys, I saw "Bet You." I was already a weed head, so I was like, "Bet You Got Some Weed." I'm about to listen to this song, and I played it, and I was like,
Fucking went crazy.
"What the fuck?" And then I found out this fool was like a Hoover. You know, shout out to JB.
Hey,
RIP.
R.I.P. JP.
So just like, you know, when you're young and you put things together like, oh man, like I'm
makes
from
sense.
LA.
It
Like,
makes sense, yeah.
You know, this is a hood from the street, da, 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 da. And then like you're listening to this rapper from this hood that's nearby, and then he's rapping over this like soulful, almost like boom bap shit.
Yeah.
And you're just
yeah.
like, I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
To me, to be honest, like New York was New York, but the first time I heard TDE and the type of like, I don't want to say it was gangster rap, but it almost was because it was street music
Yeah.
over Dilla sounds. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that's
yeah, for sure.
That shit was boom.
was different.
So,
It
all
was
that to
definitely
say,
different.
Q's never missed for me. Every album Q's put out has been amazing. It's always dope. It's always good. No matter what, he's just tied with this. So
just
Gucci.
I did listen to it. Honestly, I wasn't excited for it. The stuff that he was putting out on YouTube, like those little clips of it didn't grab my attention. Maybe because I'm like super in the whole of all this gangster shit that's going on right now with music. But it came out. I was listening to it. I skipped a couple songs because it sounds so different. It's like way different from anything.
Yeah, for sure.
For anything that he's done, it sounds opposite of everything of all that. So I'm like skimming through it, and then I heard Ohio with Freddie Gibbs. And
Fire.
I wasn't hyped on the Freddie Gibbs. I just saw Ohio and he always has the capital H.
Yeah.
Boom. I played that, and I'm like, all right, who produced this? And it was fucking Cardo.
Sick.
And I'm like, bro, Cardo's my favorite fucking producer. All right, bet. And then I just started listening more and more, and
I don't like that we don't hear too much people hype up Cardo, and he's responsible
Yeah, he is.
for so much amazing shit.
everything.
Shout out to Hit Boy. Shout out to Mike Will. Like
Yep.
shout out to all these people that emerged around the same time. But dog, Cardo can't be touched, bro.
Cardo.
And he's solo, bro, because I'm sure he works with PJ Lang, because he works with
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Baby Keem a lot. Like I know He just works with everybody, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody
for sure.
really gives him the props. Shout out
And
to
I
Cardo.
think, and he has a
Shout out to Cardo.
he has a dope team. He has Johnny Giuliano.
Johnny
Bro,
Giuliano.
like he's old school, but
Bro,
like,
remember downloading Johnny Giuliano beats on, what was that, SoundClick?
Yep.
Do you remember SoundClick or no?
I don't remember
You were
SoundClick.
pre-SoundClick era. So there was a website before. I mean, I'm sure SoundCloud was around then,
Yeah, it was.
but it was just it was like a SoundCloud for just production.
Mm-hmm.
So you would upload your beats and try to sell them, or people would download them. And shit.
Damn, that's
we
hard.
would rip them. We would just straight rip all the songs.
I would take all the Cardo beats, bro.
Crazy.
But not saying all that, Gucci, man. Like
Gucci.
like Ari said, he don't miss. Even if he does something out of the ordinary that you are not expecting, he's still doing him, and it sounds dope.
Yeah, even with the beats, like there's that there's a couple records on a couple past albums. Like I think it might have been like the Tyler record or something. Like like the beat is just way weird,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
just
yeah.
don't enjoy it. But then Q's just Q.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And then we were making fun of the album prior to that when we were talking about how he's like golfing too much, so it's gonna be like a golfing album.
Oh yeah.
No, I saw a clip of him talking about like how golf like helped him mature and like
bro,
find
I
his
could
way.
hear it. I could
And
hear
you
his
could
music.
Like this was a mature ass dude.
100%, dog.
Like I don't want to call it his 444 like mature album like that because obviously it takes a lot, but the tone that he came at, the just very calm.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like, and even the hype records were, you know.
Even the one with Az Cheek. That
Is it bad that when I read ass cheeks?
yeah, I read it too. That's why I didn't want to say it. But he had beef with
Hey,
Draco.
shout out to AZ. Like,
But he had beef with Draco.
Yeah, yeah.
But that song, like, it starts slow as fuck, and then it just goes grimy.
Yeah.
When that dude raps on it, I'm like, bro, this is too sick.
Yeah.
Nah. I like that type of music where like it's something. The beginning, something totally different from what it's gonna fucking play out to be. I love that.
I give that up to Drake though. Remember Drake?
Oh, yeah.
Drake's old albums would just be like, what was that? His first album was it?
Take it. No.
Sorry, no.
No.
Damn, we're all stoned.
I know which one though.
The first album.
The first one.
So far gone?
So
Yeah,
far,
So Far
no,
Gone.
that's the mixtape.
Yeah, that is a mixtape.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yeah, so the first mixtape, like you could like the beats would just like
switch.
cut, and even Travis does that a lot too.
Travis
But
does do
anyways,
that a
what else? Gucci or Gucci? You guys got a Gucci or Fucci?
Oh, the Trumps.
The
The Air
Trump
Force
shoes?
Trumps.
I mean, we
Force
could slide into the next topic or the next one because I'm gonna say Fucci on those.
Straight
Oh
Fucci.
shit!
I saw that they kind of took that idea from some dunks, right? That they're all like,
I'm pretty sure what
regardless, Fucci as fuck, bro.
someone hit me up on the DM and was like, "Yo, you know Christian Louis Vuitton suing him because they took that
The silhouette.
silhouette."
I'm
I
glad.
was like, "Damn, he's not gonna pay anyways."
Fuck
I
Trump.
rather rock the ones that had the two rollies on it.
Oh,
Ones that I sent on the
yeah.
Instagram. Did you see that?
Nah.
I think I sent it last
This
night.
was sent a
We
fucking
have to
post
put
of
it
some
on.
fucking artist.
We have
And
to
that
put
fool
it
got
on.
some Jordan 1 mids.
You're gonna have to send me that so I can put it
That
up on
shit
the
got
street.
2 rollies on it, dog.
2 rollies on him?
Yeah,
Like
bro.
Rolexes on the tongues, bro.
on,
It's
like,
fucking hilarious.
That's that Ray 1 out of 10.
Bro,
Like,
look at his fit
and
though.
he's
so-
singing in Spanish.
Yeah,
like
he is.
some crazy shit.
That fool looks like a pastor.
That's it. El Bookies did a song with The Weeknd. That's what you would get.
Bro.
Oh
That's
my
like some
God.
El Buki and what's his
Riff
name?
Raff?
Imagine black. That's like black riff raff right there. Literally.
I'm Fucci on the Trumps, man.
Yeah,
Fucci. So everybody on Fucci.
Easy
You got a
Fucci.
Fucci or Gucci?
I'm trying to think of one.
Ooh.
I haven't, dude. I've been.
Yeah. Well, did you guys watch the Cat Williams or not? Did you watch
Not
it?
full, I've seen clips. So far, it looks Gucci to me.
Yeah, it's pretty Gucci,
Stupid
bro.
Gucci. Yeah, it's a
Super
Gucci.
You saw it?
I saw a good hour and 45.
Bro.
How long is it?
3 hours.
Holy shit!
Bro, they go in. They go in.
Tisa Risa, Fucci or Gucci?
Risa Tisa.
I don't know the lady's name. That's a sick Gucci.
I'm gonna say Gucci just because during my flight when I traveled, like that's what I was watching.
That's
So if I say it was
hilarious, dog.
Fucci, like I literally was just putting it on.
Gucci.
I was like,
Too good.
let me bookmark this. I'm gonna turn it off right now, Yes, I'll take a ginger ale, please.
It's like part 54. You're like, fuck. Hey,
And I was sitting next to. I could tell people were looking at me because I just had the screen right there. He's like, "What is this for watching the whole time?" He's been watching this for 3-hour flight because it's just her face right there.
It's just her face. dog.
FaceTiming his girlfriend? I don't know. Like,
Oh my, that's hilarious. He FaceTimed me and his girl.
That's crazy.
it was just funny, you know. But
Oh my god, bro. Dro hasn't seen it.
you haven't seen. You should watch it. I mean, not actually. You shouldn't even waste your time. Just go watch a recap of it.
Yeah, I would watch a recap of it.
I wouldn't. It's not something you just rewatch. You know.
Yeah, there's no way I'm rewatching.
And if you could
this
avoid watching it, we just tell you about it. That's probably the easiest way.
For sure.
But we already told you about it. So
Yeah.
Risa Tisa.
So Reese Tisa gets a Gucci from
She
me.
gets a Gucci for sure.
And you haven't seen it,
I'll
right?
just say Gucci, whatever.
Fucking Gucci,
He's all
whatever.
Gucci. Oh fuck.
Reese Tisa. What else we got? Moving on.
Blah, 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 blah. Did you finish True Detective?
I did.
What'd you think about the ending?
I felt like it was rushed. I felt like they, ran to give me an ending. It was good, but
It wasn't
honestly,
good. Yeah.
it's not the first season.
Yeah, for sure.
The first season is
Yeah.
a fucking clinic.
That's the goal.
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And I like season 3 too. I haven't seen season 2.
They say that they all entwine, or however you say that word.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly. That's the theory on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you guys see TikTok a lot for theories like that? Do you
No.
run to TikTok for theories like that? I've been going to Reddit a lot. I've been
Reddit?
catching myself
I
on
love
Reddit.
Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit
is
holds
the
it down.
I don't really
wonder
interact in
about-
Reddit. Like I'm not a Reddit. I don't comment. I don't. But I like if I need to get information about shit, like niche information about the shit,
You'll go there.
I'll just go to Reddit, especially on movies and shit like that. You know.
Ah.
I was heavy on Reddit like a couple years ago. Like I got 12K karma.
Oh shit.
my
Okay, so
shit.
explain that.
Damn.
What is that?
Reddit or
Hey, if you don't fucking want to hear about this, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
just
just
smoke a
skip
bowl.
it.
Just
Yeah.
smoke a bowl. You're probably smoking like us.
Karma is like basically like your likes on Reddit. So you can comment things and you get good karma when people upvote your shit.
I wonder if I have
And,
any karma. Let me see.
My shit's like at negative.
I have one.
One karma.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that means I got one like.
Yep.
Hell, I've
funny
never
that-
even posted anything.
That's funny that they call it karma.
They probably just give you one karma when you start.
I've had 8 years with my fucking account.
Wow. No way.
I have 3 years with my Reddit
I probably have.
and one karma, but I have never posted everything.
Yeah,
Anything.
my most liked post is a picture I took of Tam Paul with my iPhone. This shit was crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is sick.
I literally took it with my iPhone, no edit, no nothing.
That's
Like,
tight because the lighting was perfect. Right there.
Yeah,
You're such a
2K,
photographer.
2K likes. That's about it. That's like the highest I've gone. But I used to be heavy on Reddit. I just kind of stopped using it.
I only went to Reddit because of No Jumper. Because they would always talk about, oh, they're saying this on Reddit. They're saying this on Reddit. So
That's basically me because Kill Tony and the Joe Budden.
There you go.
Like those are the 2 reasons why I even have a Reddit. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need to. It makes sense to whatever they're all, like you said, they're always talking about.
Yeah.
The fucking Reddit grilled ish
Yeah,
for something.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, well, let me go see what the fucking
Yeah,
Reddit grilled
yeah.
ish for because, you know.
Yeah,
But
Reddit is like, to me, it's still one of the true last like actual social media spots. Everything you see on Complex, everything you see on Hypebeast, everything you see on all these fucking web pages, it all comes through
It
Reddit
stems to
first.
Reddit. Wow.
Sure,
Everything.
because it's like someone posted it.
Yeah, you have
Somebody-
to hop on it like at 6-7 a.m. Just kind of start scrolling. You'll start seeing all kinds of shit, bro. Like,
Damn.
And then like later throughout the day, like you'll see it like even like videos of like car crashes or like just dumb shit. You'll see it through Reddit first, and then later on you'll see it like on Grind Face or something. It's a trip, bro. Like Reddit's a trip. It gets a while to get used to, but once you get a hang of it, bro, like. Dude, like you can learn so much shit on there, like
For sure.
It's
I think,
crazy.
what was I looking for on Reddit last time? I was looking for something. It might have been for the camera for the podcast or something, but like that's what I run to. Like how to connect, and it tells you right there and then. But, anything cool coming up for you guys?
Anything good?
We might have another Palenque. Well, not might, but we're definitely gonna have another Palenque soon.
Yeah, we're
don't
gonna
know
have
when.
another Palenque soon. Hopefully, the end of the month, if it all pans out that way. It's gonna be super dope. It's gonna be different this time.
Ooh.
So
Hey, I don't want to own the color black and yellow,
No. We definitely got
Because I know Wu-Tang is the only thing I can think of, or Wiz Khalifa, black and yellow. But
we already got.
Can we refrain from anyone out there to use the color black and yellow for the next 2 months, please?
Please.
And if we use another color palette, at least wait a week before you use it. All right.
Yeah, por favor.
Por favor, dog. It's getting old, dog.
It's kind of like what I said on Twitter. Like, it's kind of funny how we inspire people to copy us in a way. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, like we're like pioneers or like we created.
Yeah, you don't want to say that either because it sounds so weird, right? But
it's just
how do you explain?
It's so bland. Like sometimes like it's just kind of like, bro, what and it's just like we're not specifically calling anyone out or nothing, but it's just kind of like it feels good to know that we inspired them, but like. I don't know, like maybe you should pay some homage, I guess, or like be like, oh, like this inspired us to do this or something.
You better add us. The fuck?
Yeah, like not even that.
Better tag us in that.
It's just
for me, you ain't gotta do shit. Keep doing what you do. Keep learning from us. Keep watching us. If that's what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, like there's so much going on that it could just be a coincidence.
Yeah.
But I definitely, my main objective always, not even just for Palenque. Joe knows. Joe's been around me for a long time. Like I just like to create experiences. Like I get it.
For sure.
I get a thrill out of creating an experience.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
like when you host a party, right? Like people like to host parties at their house, and like they want people to come and have a good time. Like I guess I enjoy that in different forms, of with art and music.
When I first met you, I legit came to one of your experiences, and I fucking loved it, and I'm glad that we got to connect and turn what we did, like what I saw that night, into our own version of it.
For sure, 100%.
It was just fucking like it was that and more of what like I expected. Like it was fucking dope, and I can't wait for the next one.
So that's what I think. I want to say like skateboarding. One of my early jobs too was market. Like I had an early marketing job. I worked for Jarritos, soda. So talk about not being fucking forcefully paisa. You guys, Joe, I had a commercial on Power 106, a jingle that I did for Jarritos.
That's so true.
Like Jarritos hired me and my boy to make a commercial basically for Power 106 because they were promoting on there.
Wild.
But that's hilarious.
crazy,
And I wish I could find it. If anybody out there has that
I heard
song,
it. I remember you playing it for me.
it has to be on some old hard drives.
drive, for sure.
If not, I know Izzy might have it in some old hard drives because he recorded it. But anyways, all that to say, I'm stoned and I lost my train of thought. So with that being said,
Palenque.
Oh yeah, Palenque. We'll have more Palenques. Oh, experiences. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my, I think marketing just helped me realize like, people are always selling you clothes. People are always promoting music. People are always gonna push things on you. But like, what's gonna make your shit different or at least memorable?
Yeah, for sure.
So I think Palenque, people had a good time. We didn't overdo it. Even with promo, like, people still, the images we posted, not that we didn't want to.
Yeah.
Like we literally, it's just like a handful of us that made that shit happen. So it's like hard for us to even like maintain. And I don't want to be a party promoter or any of that.
No, yeah.
Big party promoter.
Palenque is very exclusive and very exclusive, and it's gonna happen so often. It's not gonna be a thing that's gonna be like once a month or something like that. Like honestly, like we're trying to take our time and really think things through before like pulling like the trigger and shit like that.
Before it gets too overwhelming.
Exactly.
Well, that's what's happening. I think even with music right now, people are having trouble like selling shows and selling festivals because for the past 3-4 years, probably longer, the amount of festivals and tours and just like consumerism going on, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
But are we getting the feedback right now?
It's from the headphones. I just realized it. Sorry. I have to have them on, like on.
Should we take a quick smoke break again?
Yeah,
Because I'm stoned. Look at my eyes.
Let's do it.
Smoke break.
What if I carry you over there? I'll help you. Can't walk? Want to drive the van to the back? Where do you want me to get you? some milk? Yeah. I'll get some milk.
And we're back from the smoke break.
Yes, sir.
Faded.
I just came back from Minnesota. I was gonna go to a clinic out there. They have actually, it's legal now. I looked, and it's completely legal out there.
In Minnesota.
Yeah, in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
But there's like not a lot of. I don't know if there's not a lot of stores or whoever's listed on Weed Maps, because I went on Weed Maps. This is not a paid ad by Weed Maps, by the way. But though Weed Maps pays some fucking money. There's like one store that was out there, but they had rosin, they had like pre-rolls and shit.
Wow.
For a pretty good, decent price. Let's see if I can pull it up.
You should have copped some rosin.
Should have tried it at least.
Green Goods.
Green goods.
Did you have anything cool to eat out there? What is it to eat out in Minnesota? Is there anything like
Man,
special?
can I be dude? Shout out to everyone watching this. That is probably my coworker from Minnesota that's probably gonna watch this if they even pay attention like that. I haven't ate anything great in Minnesota. I had a good burger. The first night I got there, I had a good burger. I ordered DoorDash, and one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, order the Parlor." I think it was called. They have great burgers, and I was trying to look for it because I didn't want to walk.
Yeah.
Because dude, I just got here. I don't know anybody. I'm not about to fucking go walk.
Just start walking.
Yeah, that's not me, bro. Like, I'm just not like that, you know. But they're like, yeah, just go. And it was like, I was like, we don't do that at my side of town, my boy. So I refrained from doing that, and I looked for that spot on DoorDash, and they didn't deliver. And I found another spot, and it was like a truffle burger.
Fire.
But that shit was
Not good.
no, it was fire.
Oh, it was fire.
It was fire.
Okay.
But that's probably it's sad to say that, hey, the only good thing I had in Minnesota has been a burger. You know what I mean? The time before I went to Minnesota, I have to say this story because my coworkers already heard this. They fucking took me to this. If like Taco Bell had like a private, like a luxury restaurant, I don't know if I should have been offended
Damn. Okay.
that they chose that as like.
As your first.
Was it actual like Taco Bell chain or
No. It was like if a dude said, "Hey, like I'm gonna open up my own restaurant, and it's Mexican inspired,
It's Mexican
but we're just gonna take items from the Taco Bell menu and make them gourmet." So like they had pizza, they had a Mexican pizza, they have gorditas, they had crunchy wraps. Like I was like,
They had a
"What the
crunchy
fuck?"
wrap.
So my dumb ass orders the Mexican pizza because I fucking love Taco Bell Mexican pizza, by the way. And that shit shows up, and I'm like,
What the fuck?
what is that?
No, bro. No,
Like
no.
Taco Bell pizza was better.
No.
So no, I have not had anything bad. And
Yikes.
and one thing, I love traveling and eating food.
No, yeah. Like, is there like a special? Because like you know how like there's towns like Texas they have barbecue, or like Cincinnati has like chili. Like, does Minnesota have like something like that? Like Chicago has deep dish, you know.
The Great Lakes.
The Great Lakes.
They got the Great
They
Lakes.
got the Great Lakes. No, I don't know. If somebody knows, please let me know what the.
I would have like checked out a dining. What is that show from Guy Fieri? Like, see if he did it stuff in Minnesota and be like, all right.
just go on
if
TikTok.
nobody, if there's cooking shows out there and nobody does a stop in Minnesota, that means that there's no good food in
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Oh God.
Damn.
What was
Minnesota.
what I did? Minnesota.
Yeah, it's like a show that we watch. I'm like stoned out of my face. I can't remember.
But I did learn a couple cool things about Minnesota. And this sounds like weird, but they have these things called meat raffles.
Whoa.
Meat raffles.
That's
Meat
wild.
raffles.
Hey, yo.
Can anybody guess what a meat raffle is?
Where like you walk up and you put your name like on a little ticket.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you put
you
in
buy.
the box, and then like it gives a rundown. Like there's like Wagyu meat, like steak and shit like that.
Kind
Different
of.
types of
Yeah,
meat.
that's what I thought.
It's kind of like that. So it's a raffle. Like literally, it's what people do to like for a good time. Like they all go.
For a good
You know, you're probably, I didn't know the details of it, but I imagine there's a bar there too, and you get yourself a drink, and you get yourself these little tickets, and there's a stage, and in the stage there's just a table full of meat from like fresh butchered
Yeah.
stuff.
And they got a grill right next to it.
I don't know if they have
Grill it for
a,
you.
well, that's what I asked.
God,
'Cause-
yeah. bro.
But anyway, I'll close out with you put the tickets in there, and then if you buy as many tickets as you want, and then you go and you can get to grab some stuff from the table that's like fresh butchered shit.
What the fuck?
But they are also telling me about this thing called fish fry. So that was my first thing. I was like, what, do you get to pick your fish and then they fry it?
Yeah.
They're like, that's definitely not a fish fry. So if they say a fish fry is like, and this reminded me of the Vince Staples show of like when he goes to buy the chicken at the theme park. So they said, yeah, the fish fry is like, you basically will go to like the basement of a church and they already have pre-made plates of fried fish and it comes with like mashed potatoes or some stuff and you just buy the plates, but they're like, it's like Midwest homemade meals and shit, you know?
Wow.
So I want to have a fish fry because I bet you those are like the good
I bet
foods.
you that's really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. But
That meat raffle is wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
they told me another one was like at bars they buy these scratchers that you'll buy with like if you're at a bar with
Yeah.
friends, you buy these like scratcher looking things like a lottery, but they'll have a pot. So like they'll make these. It's like a game that you make.
Yeah.
And say you buy one for $2, that $2 goes into the pot.
Okay.
Oh, and you can
So
win
at the end of the
whole.
night, everybody that bought those tickets, and it's like almost like a bingo type of like you open up the flaps and it tells you what you want. Who at the end of the night, somebody wins that pot.
What the
Crazy.
fuck?
So I was like, damn, that's high. Like, why don't we do shit like that in LA?
Minnesota
Because
popping.
fools are maniacs.
Cause we're cold like Minnesota. It's cold like Minnesota.
Bro, that's wild.
Minnesota,
Shout out Minnesota.
bro.
Shout out
Did you
Minnesota.
ever in your life ever think I'm gonna go to Minnesota? Yeah, you did. I gotta
did.
hear this.
Couple reasons why. I want to tell you why. Full circle.
Full
The
circle.
latest one is I'm a big Lil Yachty fan.
Okay.
yeah.
The song. Okay.
So
Is he from Minnesota? He is from Minnesota, right? Or no?
I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
think Yachty's from like Atlanta or
Atlanta,
something.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. I don't know why the fuck he made that song.
Yeah, random.
But that's one of the latest reasons why I was like, fuck it, let's see how cold it is, Yachty. So that's one. But the other reason why I grew up listening to Atmosphere. I was a big Atmosphere
shit.
fan.
Oh, yeah.
Rhyme Sayers,
Wow.
Brother Ali.
Yeah.
That's Minnesota.
Slug.
St. Paul, Minnesota, that which is like I don't know how far St. Paul is from
Where you're
Minneapolis,
at.
but I did
just-
one day want to go because they have a music festival called Soundset. I think at the music festival. So I imagine one day I would have gone to that music festival. So yes, and then now to have
That's wild.
an employer and an office there, which I fucking love our office there. It makes me want to get a small studio out there.
Yeah.
Because the rent is like
Dirt cheap.
compared to Los Angeles.
Yeah. Everything. Everything
Well,
outside
our
of
whole
here.
podcast studio will be looking like Joe Budden's house.
Damn.
So
I just realized that I've been to Minnesota too. I did a 3-4 hour layover in Minneapolis.
What the hell?
One time going to Chicago.
Crazy.
I just realized that Minneapolis. I'm faded. I just realized Minneapolis is in Minnesota.
Minneapolis is Minnesota.
But I went during when they had the X Games there, so it was like
What
a
the
bunch of like
fuck?
Minneapolis?
yeah, huh?
Crazy.
Yeah. I went around because I went to Lollapalooza around summer to Chicago, so we
That's
did
tight.
a layover there, and there was like a bunch of like BMX foods and shit, and I was just kind of like, why the fuck are all these foods here? And then I asked some dude, and he was like, "Oh, the X Games are in town this weekend." And I'm like, "Oh,
Tight.
wow.
Minnesota X Games, that's tight.
Yeah.
La Familia skate
All I know
shop.
about Minnesota is the Timberwolves.
Isn't that where Darren Williams played?
Darren Williams. Oh, that one
He
guy.
started his career at the Timberwolves, right? Am I mistaken?
Or Phoenix.
Oh, the man
I
of the
think he went
hour
from
is
Timberwolves
here.
to Phoenix.
Someone bring a fourth mic.
Yeah, so we need the fourth mic.
Right here.
We need the fourth
Just
mic.
pull up.
Pull up.
Pull up.
Say what's up.
What's up, guys? What's up, us? What you guys doing?
I like how Paul just sat in the same chair that Joe's sitting on.
You
I
guys
drove-
can go over. You guys can go
I feel
over.
like I'm sitting on his lap.
I drove from Orange County. I picked up my mom from the airport, and wow.
It's crazy how good it sounds.
Hey, talk into the mic though if you're gonna talk.
No, he sounds good.
Oh, he sounds good. It's fine, it's fine. Hey, we got the
That wasn't
engineer right here,
sarcasm.
Joe. Shout out to
I'm the
Joe.
engineer.
What's
Hey,
up?
look,
Paul?
What? What's
there you
the
go,
topic?
because I'm gonna look stupid to the Reddits.
Nah, to the Reddits. Hey, Paul, you use Reddit?
Well, I don't have the app.
But do you?
I don't really use it. No.
So you don't use it? So you're not like hip
I'm not
to
a
like
Reddit guy.
Reddit culture? Got it. I think you would do well on Reddit.
What do you
I think
mean?
you low key you would probably go viral on Reddit.
Let's go viral right now.
Damn.
What controversial topic are we talking about?
I just want to.
What's his? I want to know what his Gucci or Fucci is.
We're gonna go back to Gucci and Fuji. I got a couple questions for Paul though. First, I want to congratulate you because you worked on some cool shit recently,
Thank you.
and it's everywhere, and people will soon know. We'll probably post about it. I won't say too much because it's like some other shit.
Legendary shit, Paul.
But the Instagram shit you sent on the group chat yesterday,
Bro.
real quick backstory. We're on a group chat. Paul is a creative. He's a designer. We work together, but he's always been a fucking character. And yesterday, we did some shit related to Iowa, right? And he sends over this fucking IG Instagram that's like Iowa State University.
Yes.
Bro,
And he's like, this was my first IG. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean it was my first IG? So I click on it, and like the first few pages is like student council. Like, it's like university talk, right? And then I keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And then I actually see Paul right there.
Yes.
And I was like, but then I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, Paul, but was it Raising Cane's? Or what account did you have? Because
Yeah,
when
I
you first started
remember that.
working with us, you're like, oh, I have this account for like, you opened up a restaurant account for like a local business.
Yeah.
But it was you. What restaurant was that?
It was Raising Cane's in Loyola in Chicago. Saw an opportunity, took it. We were posting just weird pictures of canes and people in canes. And just like, it was genius. It blew up. They thought, like, Raising Cane's thought, like, this wasn't a legit account. They got us so many followers at one point. They got us, like, 10,000, like,
first-
20,000 followers.
At first, I thought you said you were posting pictures of people with canes. Like walking canes.
That would have been. That's even more genius.
Like a Raising Cane's account, but then it's actually just people with canes. or like an old person raising their cane.
Dog, that's so genius. I wish I thought about that. Oh my God. I'm mad.
Like,
No, I'm mad.
That's a good idea.
Let me see the lighter.
That's your
Shit.
genius, though, Paul. So shout out to you, because I thought that was clever as fuck.
That was funny.
Yeah.
And that's something funny. Like, what are the odds that we're working on this huge campaign that has to do with Iowa?
He spoke it into
Wait,
existence.
so
yeah.
did Raising Cane's ever find out that you guys weren't actually like Raising Cane's, or?
And do you have that account still?
No. I think it's gone. It got deleted.
Yeah.
Because it's not real. But hey, we posted a picture of some guy, our friend, wearing a Telfar bag, and Telfar liked our shit
On the Raising Cane's account?
on the Raising Cane's account.
Did they have Raising Cane's in the bag?
Yeah, it was in Raising Cane's.
Oh, the bag at Raising Cane's?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hilarious. So
But,
maybe we should start a King Taco account or something like that.
Yeah,
Like King Taco East LA. And then just start posting King
Do they
Taco.
have an Instagram?
Yeah, they gotta make. I follow them. Is that bad that I'm a fucking paisa? I follow King Taco. Damn.
I don't like King Taco, bro.
King Taco. What about
I'm on the
King-
fence with King Taco.
They have
That's-
the
that's
saltiest fucking carne asada fries I've ever had in
Well,
my
first of all,
life,
if
bro.
you're ordering carne asada fries from
At
King
King
Taco,
Taco.
you should be ashamed of it.
That's kind of
Because
Yeah.
they use yellow cheese.
Damn.
And anyone,
Bro, they don't give you. They don't,
anyone eating
nacho
American?
cheese.
if
It's the
you're,
nacho cheese.
if you're eating nacho cheese on a Mexican nacho meal, you're nasty.
Nasty.
You're nasty, Joe.
Disgusting.
Hey, like my son
bro,
says,
they don't give you
cochino.
lemons. They don't give you
give you
lemons.
lemons.
They say that they cook their meat in lemon juice. And it's like, bro, that makes no sense.
Well, that's why they don't have lemons, because they're using it on the meat. Dick.
Bullshit.
You know that they give you. You know they give you like little zanahorias and the,
Yeah, they do.
that's
for
the only
sure.
thing they give you. The ass for it.
Oh my god.
Look, I have a love and hate relationship for King Taco. When I lived in East LA, I hated it because we ate it all the time.
Yeah.
But once in a great while, that asada burrito with jack cheese,
Jack.
Ooh, what you know about the jack cheese?
that
The
shit
jack
hits,
cheese.
son.
I got put on
With the salsa
jack
verde, because
cheese.
if you
Yeah.
here's another one, if you fucking
about Kobe Jack?
if you eat the red salsa from King Taco, like if it was fucking water,
You're
We go to the
tripping.
bathroom.
you're nasty because I know you're shitting nasty.
Nasty. Clean your toilet.
In the toilet.
I realize how many people are like that know us are gonna click on this podcast and instantly stop watching it because they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, they're definitely not like talking about art and music right now. No. This is our therapy right here. This
Yeah.
is
We get to vent here.
yeah, we get to be so fucking proper
Excuse
and
me.
you know humble that when these mics are on, we're gonna fucking cause some desmadre.
Oh,
Shout out to
shit.
desmadre.
Shout out to this
Hey,
madre, bro.
Hey, shout out to
Madre.
Desmadre. Desmadre's like, maybe I'm just late to the party because since I met you, I started following them. But I could constantly see them like just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, dude, it's a trip.
It's fucking dope.
So from when they first got posted on Food's Gone Wild, I honestly never thought that I would have joined the band. Like the way that it happened was just kind of like, what the fuck? Like it was just kind of like an opportunity because like so a lot of people know this, but a lot of people don't. I started DJing a lot of punk shows right after like the Dead City punk shit. Like when I got to DJ the infamous Frogtown show.
That was crazy. That's when all the fires and all that shit.
Yeah,
Can we post that up
next
somewhere over here?
Yeah, we could probably post it up. Once I DJ'd that, like it was just kind of like game for me to just start DJing all the punk shows and shit. And I got to DJ an event for these guys from Nothing Less. Shout out Nacho and Roman. They throw a show called Circus of Disgust. It's a free show, dude. That was the first time I ever DJ'd in front of like 3,000 people.
Shit.
No, I mean, aside of Frogtown, because Frogtown was like 2,000, 3,000, but this one was more in a control environment. They had security and everything. And it was like 2,500 something. A shit ton of people, bro.
Wow.
And that night I played with this madre and I was just like vibing with the lead singer Carlos, and we were just like, he would tell me like, hey fool, you got this on? I got it, and I would throw it. Like I started playing like Darude Sandstorm and fucking Better Off Alone and just shit like that. And like the crowd they're fucking with it. You would never expect to hear that at a punk show, you know?
And I think that's what people, dude. That's what I like about DJing is that you could be somewhere, and if you're really about your shit and you're not just playing what people want to hear, people fucking love it.
That's
People will come up to you and be like, bro, I never
1,000%.
1,000 times expected to hear this song somewhere.
Yeah.
I get that a lot because I play the shit that I want to listen to.
Yeah.
That I feel like will set the vibe where I'm at. You know what I mean? And if you can read the crowd, it lets you do that. And dude, those are the best moments when you drop something you don't expect. Me, if I'm in a concert and they drop something I don't expect, that's you get me so pumped.
Oh no. And it's the best feeling too, like as a DJ, like when you know you're gonna play the next track that no one's expecting to hear, and it's like seeing the reaction to it, it's like psh. So yeah, I played that show with them. That was the first show I played with them, and I was like, damn, like it was my first time seeing them, and I was like, bro, like they're fucking sick as fuck. And then I played a different show at this spot in Maywood called and I was playing with this band. This band played
We're gonna blur that out.
Redacted.
Wait, really?
it's called it's
Can
a
you
bar.
push the where's the censor button?
The censor?
Yeah, push it.
Wait, which one's the censor?
I don't know which one was the censor button you were pushing, or the beeping button.
It's on the first page.
Oh, the beeping button.
Yeah.
There you go. I played a show at.
There you go.
But no,
That's
yeah,
funny.
with this band called Cancer Christ, dude. You guys need to check. We need to go watch that band live.
Cancer Christ.
These guys are insane. We have to post a picture of
Bro,
like.
I just finished telling you my dad would have kicked my ass for scratching a skateboard, and you want me to go see a band called Cancer Christ?
Fool, these fools take a fucking a bath, like a metal bath, and they do fake blood, like they baptize people in fake blood during their
Oh my
shows.
god!
So they're doing a ritual.
Bro,
on
it's
stage.
a trip.
And you want us to go there?
I believe in God.
They played a show last night. East LA sold
I'm
out.
down. I'm
They
kinda
had
down.
they had hardcore wrestlers.
No way.
Like fools hitting themselves with barbed wire
I've
bats
seen
and
shit like
shit.
that.
Should we
That's
film
wild.
ourselves going to something like that on shrooms?
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
On shrooms? Are you
sure,
serious?
we
You
should.
guys
Yeah.
want to die like that? That's
420.
crazy.
420. I'm DJing
yeah,
Circus,
yeah, you
Circus
guys are
of
talking about
Disgust this
crazy
year.
shit right
420.
I'll only go if you let me stand next to you on stage, so I know nothing's gonna happen to me.
Exactly. No, you'll
I
be
don't want to
there.
die, Dro.
No, you'll be there.
I need to make sure. I'm gonna fucking wear my virgencita. I'm gonna be fucking.
On
When's,
God.
when's the ritual?
420, bro.
Sign me up for the ritual.
But
What's the ritual?
I basically played that show, and then that's when they asked me. But for that day, like they played their set, and then after them was Cancer Christ, and Cancer Christ had asked me to play a fucking all Sade set.
What?
So I played all Sade at a punk show, and it was tight. People were vibing to
what
that
the
shit.
How- that's what
That
I'm
shit,
saying.
You
Like,
know,
that's,
like that shit
Bro.
was sick, bro. That shit was
Hey,
sick.
I don't
what
wanna
DJing
see-
is about.
Yeah.
I don't want to see half of you doing a Sade fucking set now,
Yeah, don't do
or
it.
an Incubus set out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nobody needs
Here it comes.
nobody needs an
Here it
Incubus
goes,
set, by
bro.
the way.
Creed. We're gonna do a Creed set for
That's
Palenque.
lit.
And
That's
this-
lit.
And Paul's gonna sing.
Yeah,
Paul's gonna
Paul's gonna sing lead vocals, bro. At a punk show, they'll love Paul, bro.
Oh God, they
Hell
will.
yeah.
They'll fucking love
Hell
Paul.
yeah. I used to go to hardcore shows. High school, I used to be straight edge, all that.
Oh yeah.
You used
He
to be
has a,
straight
he
edge?
has an X
Yeah.
tatted on his back.
To be frank, I wanted to fit in with the guys. So they all had like crazy X tattoos and shit. Like all these fuckers low-key look like a tiny hint of like
John Wick?
yeah,
They were
I don't know,
John.
Dead.
boots.
John Wick ass
They
moves?
kind of look. I'm not even gonna lie. They kind of look
Let's try
a
to
little
keep our
Nazi
hands off
like.
the table.
White guys in hardcore shows, like I mean, come on, let's be real.
What is wrong
it
with
has
that?
just like a hint of Nazi vibe.
Hey, Paul, stop touching the
Hitting the
table.
table, dude.
We
Oh,
didn't have-
right.
Cause you're
You can hear
tapping
on
on the
the
mics.
Oh, my bad, everybody.
Fucking
My bad,
Paul
everybody.
right here.
I was like, why does this shit keep vibrating?
Shit.
Oh my god, it's too
Bro,
hilarious.
When is Sound and Fury?
Sound and Fury is not till June. So we have a show this month. If you guys want to go, it's on 316.
6 months.
Shout out Stone Cold Steve Austin, but it's at the 1720. You know that venue that's in that fucked up ass area that no one likes to go through because it's so fucked over there, bro. Like
Where?
Where's 1720 at?
it's like in Skid Row. You guys never? Oh
shit.
yeah. You guys probably never been there.
That's kinda
I remember one time I
No,
went
they have the best
to.
parties over there.
I went to see Kenny Beats there for his first friends and family show where he
Isn't
brought out
that one
people.
big ass warehouse?
Yeah, right there.
Crazy.
And bro, they don't even have a green. They have a fucking green room under a tarp. They don't even have a green room there.
That's full
I
shit.
remember going to the tarp and like I met Rico Nasty that night and Thundercat and shit and like the
Under
green room
the
was literally a
tarp.
fucking plastic tarp.
Under
I
the
felt
tarp.
bad, bro.
That's how you gotta meet these people.
I
Yeah.
mean, it is Skid Row, bro.
I know, right? Yeah. But we're playing a show
tight.
there, 316. I'll put you guys on the guest list. Like
Hell yeah.
I got you guys, so you guys could go experience this Madre show.
How was
lit.
the show at the tattoo shop?
Oh, the event that I DJ? Wait,
It was a barber shop.
it was a barbershop. It was chill. It was
Chill.
cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. It was super chill. I had a good time. Like it was super like. I like the dynamic. I think just because like all the walls had mirrors, so with like the art there,
Yeah,
just
that
kinda,
was
like,
dope.
So was it a grand opening, or did they clear out their chairs for that? or-
Yeah, they cleared out their chairs
Wow.
and
Crazy.
the homie Sam, Lawless Photography, he like basically organized everything. Bro,
for the
pizzas,
owner of the barber. Got it.
They have. I want to get those dudes for like a palenque. They're called Salala Pies. Bro, the
Ooh.
pizzas.
Fire. Oh, you did
Fire.
take a picture of it. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
fire as fuck, dude. Like
Let me see.
they cook them there. Like it's fire.
Where's my phone?
What was fire? The pizza or that shit we ate at Cali Vibes? Or they're kind of right there.
They're both there because
Damn.
fuck. All right, so for Cali Vibes, there's this like what would like Caribbean? Yeah, like
Yeah,
it
you
was just
wanna
like
say
Caribbean, like Pacific food, you know, or like like Pacific food, or I don't know, just
Pacific
Caribbean.
Islander.
No, it was like Korean
It was
food.
Caribbean. It was
Oh,
Caribbean
okay.
food. It was like island food.
Bro, I had the first day I had the jerk chicken fries.
Damn, that sounds good.
I was taking the risk too because not a lot of people know how to cook good jerk chicken. You know?
Yeah.
So I took the risk and bro, what did you get?
I had the surf and turf, and it was like shrimp, and
Some.
it was like
beef.
lechon, which is like
Yeah.
pork,
that, yeah,
basically.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that shit was
Poppin'?
so fire. And they
Yeah.
had a little habanero sauce.
Oh,
That habanero sauce was so good.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be it wouldn't be a stoner show without talking about the munchies. bro.
nah, no. But the next day, the burrito.
Oh yeah, we had the same shit the next day, 2 days in a row because that shit was
Same
so
spot.
fire.
I would
Bro.
go. Yeah, you're sticking to the fucking.
Trust me.
Yeah, I had the
you're
jerk
trusting
chicken
it.
plate the next day. That shit was.
Busting.
Hey, real quick, Paul, we're gonna do Gucci or Fucci with you because you missed the segment. You know what Gucci and Fucci is?
I remember you explaining it.
All right, so we're gonna start with the Schoolboy Q album. Have you had a chance to listen to it?
No, I have not, honestly.
So you don't even got a take on that.
If this is about hip hop,
Paul, you don't
I'm
even
not-
listen to
I'm
hip
not-
hop.
We should let him do
hip-hop
his
right
own. Like.
What do you
give us topics, Paul? Give us topics of what you think is Gucci or Fucci.
Yeah, we're gonna turn it around on you. You give
Yeah.
us Gucci or Fucci, and
Like
we'll
say
address it.
anything, like a music video or a fucking TV show or.
Like Dro said, like the Trump shoes.
Yeah.
oh, fire! Nah. Oh, what about who just dropped a weird sneaker? Fuck.
Potato.
Everybody.
What's her name? Kerwin Frost. Those crazy feet.
The McDonald's
The
ones?
McDonald's feet?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Wait, he just dropped those, or he dropped that with his McDonald's drop?
He did it with the McDonald's drop.
With the McDonald's.
Paul, we're a podcast, Paul.
This has to be like.
We
up
want to
to
stay
date,
relevant.
bro.
Like, we can't talk about last year's shit.
Yeah.
This was like a few months ago. Was it?
My point, exactly, last year.
How about if I go older? So it's completely.
I want to say
Irrelevant
no.
to
We're
where it's
gonna
unique.
we're gonna keep it there. Those are straight Fucci.
Fuchi.
Okay.
Yeah, they look
Okay.
like Swedish food.
I think I agree. Because I don't know if I like Kerwin as a person. Because I hear he's a shitty dad.
Not only that, I don't even know that. I mean, that plays a big part of it, but I don't know his personal life, and I don't know what's true or not. But he just annoys me.
He has a
Have you
pencil
met
tattoo right here.
I haven't met
Yeah,
him,
he
but
does.
you know that whole thing I was talking about earlier about like just trying too hard. Like I feel like
Yeah.
there's certain people in media too that just like forcefully or like I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater, but
I'm gonna
I don't know.
have to bleep this.
I don't know.
I get those vibes from multiple people. Yeah.
Bleep it.
I
I
understand.
honestly think when I first started seeing him that this motherfucker was straight. So I was just kind of like. I'm beeping all that out. I beeped it out.
Acoustic?
I beeped it out. So.
Paul said the
The acoustic?
you know who says
Should I be bleeping that out too?
it's cool. I can believe it out too.
That's
Okay, for
The Irvine. they're on that. I just passed it. I was thinking about stopping by at the Spectrum.
Bro, shut the fuck up, Paul.
Oh my god.
Orange County is hilarious.
No, but Theo Vaughn says this whole thing's just gonna be
That'd be a good podcast.
You're gonna have to join the Patreon for that
White
one.
Noise podcast.
yeah, for sure. No, don't even. It's never gonna exist. What was I gonna say? Any other Fucci or Gucci, Paul?
Let me think. I need time to prepare.
All right, we're gonna go on a quick little smoke break. We're gonna come back for Fucci or Gucci with my boy Paul.
I know you already had it, but
There, you can try this.
Fuck.
pistol whip.
That's the Golden State shit. We recording?
Bruh.
Hey, where's the little clicker?
We need a hash cam.
That little.
Oh, it's right here.
Let me see it, Paul.
Right there.
Can you see this? We need a little hash
recording
cam.
already?
Yeah, I'm already
Alright.
recording. Damn, I don't know if I could smoke this.
Woo!
Bruh.
We're back from the smoke break.
Oh, this fool Paul had me crying right now.
Paul, you ready with your Fucci or Gucci? Or you literally just got a chair?
I just got a chair. Give me the topics.
Scoot over, Joe. a
Other
little
than
bit.
the schoolboy cue. I know you guys got the other topics. What's up?
No, you.
My bad.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry.
Fucci or Gucci, you bring topics to the table, Paul. And if you don't have anything you've seen on the recent feeds that we think is cool or not, basically. No?
Bro, what does your feed look like, Paul?
I'm not even on Instagram.
Yeah, what
like
does your
that.
explore feed look like?
It's just a bunch of design shit, boring bullshit, and shit like that.
Well, moving on.
Music.
Music.
What music do you listen to, really, Paul? So, like, do you even care about music like that? Like,
Loki.
no, you can be honest.
I'm listening to Charlie XCX right now.
What song? Is there a specific song or
Damn.
album?
I'm just re-listening to that Pandemic album that she dropped.
I thought you were
And
gonna
she's-
say like older stuff, because
No,
like she's
I-
looking OG like already now. In a way.
Never heard.
You've never heard of Charlie XCX?
No, you can't play it either because we're gonna get banned.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's How I'm Feeling Right Now album.
Ooh.
Well, we're gonna
It's
check
really
that
good.
out.
Okay.
I'm
Can
not
you
gonna
show-
check.
One of the
You know, check
I'm
it
not
out.
gonna check that shit out.
one of the guys.
So how about we do that? Charlie XX, Fuchi or Gucci?
From what I've heard,
Dog, you can't just go off
she
about that.
Gucci. She Gucci. Like
Okay,
she,
she's Gucci.
she got some bangers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to hear him. Can you send me some? All right.
You know
We need-
Dylan Brady from 100 Gex?
Yeah.
He
Bro,
made a few beats
100
on that.
Gex Fucci.
Fuchi on 100 gags? You think so?
Fuck 100 Gex.
Like,
It's all about Death Grips. The
Death
originators.
Grips. You know,
Grips?
he's right. He's
yes,
right.
Death Grips is the originator of that sound.
That's crazy. He's right. He's
Bro,
right.
who the fuck wears a goddamn traffic cone on their fucking head? Like
Death Grips. I mean,
100 Gex.
100 gags does.
Yeah.
Or you know who would wear it? I think Oliver Tree probably would.
Yeah, low key.
Oliver Tree. What do you think about Oliver Tree?
Yeah,
That's the original
He's
Edgar, no?
I fuck with
You
Oliver Tree.
like Oliver Tree?
I love. I love.
I like that one song he has.
I don't like Oliver Tree.
Bro, he had a big ass dizzy. How can you hate on that? How can you hate on that, bro?
I saw that. I
That
saw
fool
that.
Oh
fucking.
my god.
That fool brought Jinkos back.
He even stole one song from this like nobody. And just
That's
Pops.
probably
I
that
tell you
nobody
something?
probably deserved it, bro.
Can I tell you something?
do you know the story behind that though?
No, I
I'm
don't.
curious.
No, but I do know that a lot of fools be
Jacking.
jack of shit.
Yep.
Damn, we should become music artists.
Woo! Dude, I've been
other
smoking
people's?
all day right here.
Chill
This
on the
Moonbow
jacks of the people.
Tastes so good.
What are you smoking? Pistol whip?
710 Moonbow 112.
112.
Number 3.
Number 3, bro.
Flat Ross.
Tier 1.
Number 3.
But like, how do they come up with like
Number 3,
112?
bro.
Like,
Do you know what that is?
I actually don't. Can you explain?
Okay. So
710.
Don't touch the
this is just a strain 112. So that there might have been a grower. Like for instance, and if there's girls out there, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like when they pop seeds,
Yeah.
like you pop seeds of like the same like strain, right? But you buy seeds and you pop them. I think they label them.
Okay.
I'm assuming that they label them, and the ones that stick almost so like say like 3 will stick. Like I'm assuming they gave that name Bull 11 and 12, like based off whatever cross that is, and that's like the third. Like whether
Like
it's the
the
third
third
batch
seed or
or
some
like
shit, yeah.
certain thing that came out of that thing.
Wow.
And that's what it is. Because I'm sure that's how they, whether it's compliancy or whatever. But yeah, if we have some extreme cannabis experts, please let us know.
Stoner talk, stoner talk.
Soda talk.
Bro.
Yeah, that's
I
some
got
heavy
this shit for
shit.
$40 at Catalyst yesterday.
Hey,
Shout out to
shout out to
Catalyst.
Catalyst, bro.
We need that.
We for the
We
people.
need that.
We for the people.
We need that, bro.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even need a discount from you guys for the podcast because you guys
Yeah.
already be giving such
Good
good
God.
fucking
On God.
prices.
On God.
Shout out to everybody else I fuck with in cannabis, but damn, Catalyst is doing what they should be doing.
Yep.
Cannabis should be that affordable to go and consume and be able to leave happy without breaking your buck.
1000%.
That's how like they're setting the standard of what cannabis should be for retail.
Oh,
100%.
I'm out of weed right now. How far are they? I could drive there.
From here.
There's probably a downtown cannabis, no?
No.
No. I think
Where do
from
you go,
here is like
Downey?
the one that you go. No.
No, there's one in it's probably gonna be like in South Central or like like a Figueroa.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh,
Fix that.
It's closer to you.
Catalyst?
I was
You
gonna
can
say
find a
Maywood,
catalyst
but that's
closer to you.
cookies.
yeah.
When you're back in like Pico Union area, you'll probably find one on that side.
Pico Union ass for.
Yeah.
I don't bang, fool. I come in peace.
No, there's this like one time I was walking. There's like this clean wooden chair, and it was tagged up like it was like old wooden, like traditional style
Right.
looking white wood, and there was all these crazy tags on it saying Pico Union. It looked so crazy. I wanted to grab that shit.
You should have brought
after
it.
me.
You should have brought it here.
There's so many crazy shit that happens. Like, when Kobe died, I was here, and it was like 6 a.m, and I hear all these fucking helicopters going off, and apparently, like, fucking, I figure out later that afternoon, some guy had like a gun, like an assault rifle, Call of Duty gun. with a Kobe jersey and just firing that shit off in the air.
Damn.
Crazy.
I heard
believe
the
it.
helicopters, not the gunshots.
I believe it.
That's crazy.
I remember the day Kobe died. Like the moment I found out, I was just done, like facing a whole blunt to myself.
Wow.
I was so faded, like at 9 a.m. I was like spray painting a TV that I used to carry around on my DJ sets. Because I bought it.
Yeah.
I bought it off Offer because it was those TVs that came with the VHS included. But it was I'm pretty sure it was silver, but they left it in the sun, so it was like yellow. So I was like, bro, this shit's ugly as fuck.
It's all piss
So
yellow.
I'm gonna just like cover everything and just spray paint it black, like a matte black, you know? And I was like literally like spray painting and smoking a blunt.
And you would put a DVD or a cassette
VHS,
disc and then just play it during your set, just next to your setup?
Yeah,
That's
Man, we gotta
tight.
do that again for Palenque.
I know. And
Bring it back.
Wait,
Bring it
what?
back.
I gotta show you a device that I kind of want to cop. I
For,
gotta
like,
show you to
all
glitch
that shit?
videos. Yeah.
I've been seeing some
Yeah.
shit too. You gotta fuck with Touch Designer. You know what Touch Designer is?
Designer,
Tech talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get on that
Big tech in the building.
big,
But
big
yeah,
tech
I
talk.
remember I took a break, hopped on Twitter, and it was like Kobe died. And I'm like, what the fuck? And my tears just instantly dropped, bro. Like I was so faded.
This who broke the news to me, dog.
Yeah.
That was one of the saddest calls I've ever gotten from this guy. It's serious. Like,
Yeah.
where were you at? You're like shooting something. You're in downtown somewhere.
What was the date?
Bro,
again?
I can't even fucking remember right now.
But I remember you were like, yo, we're right here shooting, whoop de whoop. And then, yeah, dog, you dropped the bomb on me. I was like, what the fuck? Nah.
Dude, what was I shooting? That's right. We were
Yeah.
shooting and they stopped it and
Yeah.
they literally
Yeah.
like
It was
I remember
when
you saying that.
9/11 happened. People were
No, that shit,
Stop it, going
dog.
on
The
the
world
news.
stopped, bro.
Yeah.
the
yeah.
fuck?
Like
was I
everybody's
doing?
world stopped when they found out.
That was my 9/11. Even though I did go through 9/11, like not go through it, but
Yeah.
I was alive
Oh, that
when it
was-
happened. But to me, that was like my 9/11.
Damn,
bro.
bro.
when Kobe died.
January 26, 2001.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's what happened.
Happened. Day after my birthday.
I'm trying to figure out
shit.
where I was and what we were shooting because I do remember. You're right. I
Yeah.
was shooting somewhere and production stopped, and they told us, and we were like, "No fucking way."
This will call me, dog. This will call me quick. And I'm like, what? And then that day was just sad. It was like gloomy, like how
Yeah,
it's
it
been.
was.
What year was it?
2020. January 26th.
2020.
So we were at. Is this
This
the
is
bleep?
pretty-
Is this the
this
bleep?
Hold on. This one is.
Yeah.
We were right.
Yeah.
So we must have been shooting something
Something.
for someone. It could have been Curtis. It could have been some shit.
Yeah, it was
Damn,
something.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Was that,
I hate being a stoner because I forget things like that.
But I remember.
I'm so glad you remember.
where were you?
I was at home.
I called
was at
him.
home. Yeah. I was on the couch, bro, watching TV. And this was, I'm like, Ari's calling me. A Sunday? It was on a Sunday.
Damn, it was on a Sunday.
Yeah. I believe
Damn.
it was a Sunday. I
Trying to
remember,
figure out what I was filming.
I remember picking up and this was like dropped the bomb. And I looked at my girl and I was like, this who said Kobe died.
Oh, I know exactly where the fuck I was. You see? It's all right.
See?
I'm a stoner. Hey, I take
I'm
that
a
shit
stoner.
back.
I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner.
Take that shit.
No, you don't even gotta beep it. I'm not even gonna say too much, but
We still remember.
I was in Manhattan Beach
Oh, shit.
about to shoot a music video for some old folks I used to fuck with that I no longer fuck with.
Redacted.
Redacted.
And it was early morning. That phone call, somebody at the shoot said it, and I called you. You're
Yeah.
right. And I know exactly where.
Yep.
And I now know why I don't remember that day is because I don't want to
'Cause it was
remember
shitty
it.
ass
It was a
day.
shitty ass day.
Yeah.
Not only was it shitty because that was now I think if I really think about it, that shit was a shitty ass day and it was a domino effect to a lot of things.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All
But
bad.
we don't want to end the pod in such bad
Yeah, why do we
fucking-
go
Look at
Yeah.
Paul's even sad too.
You see, that's what LA be doing with Kobe,
Damn,
dog.
see,
Kobe
yeah.
be doing this.
Yeah,
shit.
no, for
Is there
sure.
anyone else that really hit home like that?
Ooh.
Can you-
Nipsey? Nipsey for
Nipsey
sure.
for sure,
Nipsey
in
for
LA.
sure, bro. That shit had us all in tears watching that shit
For
on
sure. Nipsey, Kobe,
on Channel 5.
and I can't really think of anyone else that's had that big, crazy impact in LA like
I was
that.
sad when Sway died.
Vicente, bro, straight up.
Oh, there you go.
Chente was everywhere though,
Yeah.
for sure.
I
But we
remember
felt
I
it
went
too.
to Guadalajara that same like month when he passed away, and it was like seeing like all these fucking like billboards and everything is just kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a trip.
And not to take away from Chente too, but like he was a little older too.
Yeah.
And we kind
Like,
of
and
saw
they
that.
knew.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
Nipsey and Kobe, bro, like
Oh yeah,
what?
like taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're just like, wait, we haven't even seen
Damn.
anything yet.
I remember
Yeah.
when Nipsey died, we went out like downtown and like all these fuckers were playing Nipsey Hussle like loud. As
You
fuck.
and Glizzy?
No, my roommate in Chicago.
Oh, you guys were out
In
there.
Chicago, yeah. They were.
Where were we at? What year was that?
That was 2021.
So we were in
I was in
Santa Ana.
I was in Alhambra. Well, yeah, I was at home when all that shit was going down.
I was at home too.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing it all over, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, and it sucks now that there's nothing there to continue his legacy.
Yeah.
you know, like that should just close off. Even the alley, like that, people were getting killed. Like
Yeah.
for what? You know, like
I got to walk all that
Yeah.
shit, dog.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
My friend Gary has a cool story of how we went one day just out the blue because he was out there for like truck driving class, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna stop by." And this was stop by. Got to meet his brother and shit. They walk him, and he was like, "They were so welcoming to me, bro."
That's the one
Look at
thing that,
Gary.
and it's so crazy. I take it for granted now because that fool used to come into DTPG when I used to work there.
Yeah.
Him and Sam used to just like walk in.
DTP.
Yeah, that's where that.
That jar, yeah.
Will you grab that, Paul? Behind this TV, we grab it. I want to show it. Might as well talk about it. Makes
put
full
it
circle.
up to the camera so they can see it up
Yeah,
close.
just put it up. Don't be showing that one, Paul.
Under the monitor. Straight ahead to your right. Yeah.
Don't be showing that one.
Yeah.
No, we'll show this one.
So
We'll show this one.
this
What?
right here. Let's see the camera.
Are you supposed to put it up in the camera, Paul?
You can see it right here, but this is like the first batch of compliant marathon OG right here. It's still like
Intact.
Open that shit.
it's like orangey yellow now. I
That fool
never
always said
smoked
too.
it.
He was like, "I'm never gonna smoke this shit.
Never
We're
gonna
just
smoke it.
We're gonna keep it
And
sealed."
this was before he even passed away. We
Yeah.
kept this. Like before he passed away, I just thought it was dope that Nipsey had collabed with the company that I've worked for. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm gonna keep it. You know.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
yeah, and then we haven't smoked it till then. But
it-
before it was legal, I believe shout out to Daly and a couple of the folks right there that work. I think you met Daly at that gallery we went to in
Okay.
Chinatown.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You met them outside of that. They've been involved in the company. They're like the backbone of that shit. And
Crazy.
I believe that's how they know the Nipsey was through Daly, if I'm not mistaken. So Sam would come in and like
Yeah.
cop pop stuff from allegedly. Beep beep beep.
Yeah. That's sick though.
But yeah, look, that led into that. But all saying that, like that fool would used to come into the shop. Get your fucking swag off the TV.
Who's
Alert,
that?
alert,
What is
alert.
that? Is that just all stress?
Say the name.
I hate you, Alex.
Uh-oh. Come get your
You
weed.
left this shit here 2-3 years ago. We got it. So if you want to come by, chill, smoke, we got you. It's right here. Word to I hate you, Alex.
I'm not even gonna smell that.
Yeah, with it.
I smelled the marathon OG and it smelled like some OG Lucas, like the little polvito. Yeah, saladitos.
Oh my god,
Straight
bro.
up.
That's too
But
good.
yeah, so shout out to the creativity, shout out to Nipsey. For sure, Nipsey, Kobe. I can't even really think of anyone else like that. Chente, of course.
I'm telling you, Suede hit me. Suede hit me like that shit was sad, dog. To know that youngster fucking died.
Yeah.
In the system like that, knowing well that he had such a fucking big ass future, you know.
Yeah.
For probably like 20, 21 probably, something like that, bro. He's young. They're kids, dog. They were kids, bro. Yeah, that one hit home, bro. That shit sucks. It sucks when rappers pass away and you find out, and it's always on a Sunday. To me, I always find out like on a Sunday. Like
Pop
wow.
Smoke.
It's crazy.
Pop Smoke was
Yeah,
that was sad.
I
That was
remember
sad.
that.
That
That
was
was kind
sad.
of sad.
That's the first when I got my BMW. That was the first fucking album I played when I got in that bitch,
That's what dropped.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
you saying that
Sick.
bro.
at the Santa Ana office.
Bro, running
yeah.
running it, dog. Pop Smoke, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
miss
glad
this.
he got to work with 50 Cent.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know, because
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like his idol.
Yeah,
bro.
for
Like,
That's
sure.
so dope.
For sure. That fool had like dope stories to talk about like Pop Smoke and
Yeah,
all good shit. Yeah, sucks, dog. And then we're still continuing on with the sad shit.
Yeah, dog. Fuck all the sad shit.
Let's just roll up the gas and get high. This shit is premium.
It is premium.
But
It's like wine. It ages.
We're gonna close it
the
out.
more-
Any last thoughts before we close it out? I think that this was a good episode.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
for sure.
We've been fucking at these episodes for a while with our setup, with just trying to figure this shit out to where I'm doing what I didn't want to do, which was overthink it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think we finally found it, so you'll probably see it like this for a while. I don't give a fuck. This
I think
is
it's
cool.
the setup too.
I like it.
We
This
finally
is-
came
this
in
is the
somewhere
setup.
where we're
We might
comfortable.
fix the lens. We just need a little tighter lens so you can see a little bit more, and maybe we put up a stream. But we'll fix the edit. We don't give a fuck. We're gonna make it look good.
Yep.
I mean,
Finally, this room is being put to use.
Yeah.
yeah.
facts.
Besides being a storage, this fucking room's been
So it's a closet. So
basically.
Here we
I was
go.
talking to Joe. We should call it "Trapped in the Closet" podcast.
Fuck out of here.
No, but we're in the closet.
And
Let's keep it real. We're in the closet.
let me just tell you guys, this is probably the last time you see Paul.
This is the last time you see him,
No,
bro.
I'm just fucking around. Thank you,
It's
Paul,
a big
for
closet.
thank you for stop with the closet. This is not a closet. It's an office.
Thank you.
We'll come out soon. When we're ready, though. When we're ready.
Why?
Oh
Why?
my god.
Why?
That's it. We're done. We're done.
Peace.